Next, we're going to switch gears to our exercise physiologist. Her name is Natalie Mamlin. She's a clinical exercise physiologist at the McConnell Heart Health Center. She earned her Bachelor of Science in Exercise from Bowling Green State University and a Master of Public Health from Indiana University. Natalie has a passion for exercise, and she enjoys helping others to find physical activity and to help them reach their fitness goals. She enjoys hiking, cooking, spending time with her family and friends. And she is going to do a presentation around chair aerobics and what you can do to get active if you're starting an exercise program and you want to start and get active again. She's going to help give us some cues and tips that you can use to get started in a program. Natalie?
Okay, thanks, Tim. So you learned a lot about how important physical activity is, and sometimes it seems daunting, not sure where to start. So the beautiful thing about chair aerobics is that it can be modified. Since we will be seated, you don't have to worry if you have balance issues or even lower body compromises. So it's a great way to get started. The little series that we're going to do today is going to be to beats. So I want you to just kind of follow what feels comfortable for you, and I'll be cueing everything prior to it starting. So we'll go ahead and get the music started and get rolling with our workout. We're going to start with a little warm-up. So I want you to think about sitting nice and tall, both feet flat on the ground. Think about nice tall posture. Want to make sure that our belly button is kind of pulled in toward our spine and we're sitting as tall as we can. Let's just start out with some nice, slow shoulder rolls. This is a warm-up. When we warm up, we're really getting our body ready for physical activity. Kind of like what Dr. Burkham mentioned, getting everything sort of flowing and lubricated. Let's go ahead and take it to the front and keep breathing throughout this workout. Think about the fact that you're breathing and not holding your breath. It's kind of common to get distracted and think about that. So now I want you to go ahead and take your arms up, nice and slow. We're just going to pull it down, kind of in a lat pull down. Keep breathing through this. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, awesome. Go ahead and bring your hands down. We're going to just focus on raising our heels. I'm just picking my heels up off the ground, toes stay on the ground. Nice. Keep going for about 8 more counts, and then we're going to alternate those taps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and alternate, kind of like we're pedaling. You can add some your own moves in there if you want. It's hard for me not to move a lot when I'm teaching exercise, so nice. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's take this into just a heel tap to the front. Tap it out, kind of extending a little, starting to really initiate that muscle. Feeling some blood flow. If you ever feel short of breath, make sure to just slow it down. Listen to your own body through this. In 4 counts, we're going to turn this into just like a leg extension, a kick out to the front. In 4, 3, 2, just kick it out right in front of you. Nice. And I have to say, my associates here along with me are doing this, which is very helpful. That's right. So listen to that beat. Feel it, kind of keeps everything in order here. Good. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Just take those feet down. We're just going to kind of bounce gently. Bring your palms up. We're going to do a few punches. Ready? Just punch it out. Keep listening to that music. Do a little twist, and you're going to engage your core just a little bit more. Keep breathing. Very nice. 8 more counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's take this into just a march as we're seated. A lot of times we tend to have alternated arms and hands up, so that's kind of how we walk normally. Good job, you guys. Keep it going. Everybody looks great. Keep breathing. We're going to take this into a leg bounce, okay? So what that means is our feet are going to just bounce up and down. So we'll finish out this march for 4, 3, 2, just bounce. It's light. We're kind of tapping our toes. This is where you're going to start feeling those quads. Everyone's saying, yes, I feel them. They're waking up. You might feel this a tiny bit tomorrow, but it should be a good burn that you're getting here. Now we're going to actually take this a little bit wide. We're going to go out and in. If you lean back just a smidge, but keep that tall posture, you're going to start hitting your core, which isn't a bad thing. Keep going and keep breathing. Now we're going to change this into a seated jumping jack. Okay? Looks like this. Very nice, you guys. If you don't have arms in your chair, it's a little easier, but this works. Keep breathing for me. Looks very good. Let's go for 8 more of these. Ready? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take this back to that march. So your heart rate probably got up a little. Everybody's still doing okay. So let's take it back down with that slower march. So whenever we lift our arms over our head, we're going to get that heart rate up, which is a good thing. Let's keep this march going, and then we're going to take it down to just a very low march, almost a pause, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're down here. Let's take those arms and just take them up. With a little bounce to your heels. There you go. Everybody hanging in there? Doing good? Good. Keep breathing. Think about that posture, always readjusting if you need to. Now we're going to build in some slower alternating steps. We're kind of starting to bring things a little bit down. So what that looks like, go ahead and take your arms down. It's nice and slow, like we're just stepping up, getting ready to take a step. Exhale on this since it's cross body. It initiates a little bit of core again. Keep going, keep breathing. Nice, you guys look good. Let's go for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, low march. March it out. Think about how you're feeling. Keep breathing. You guys look good. We're going to do 4 more, then we're going to take it back to that little jumping jack again. Ready? In 4, 3, 2, let's jump it out. You don't have to take it quite as far if you're more comfortable just going out to the side. We're taking them a little slower. You can go up, whatever you're comfortable doing, whatever you have to use with your chairs. Had this nice little burst of higher cardio. Now we're going to take it down in 4, 3, 2, and march it out. So chair aerobics is no joke. You can really get your heart rate up. It's actually more full body than one would think. So it's a nice way to get some activity in. Let's take it down a little lower, back to that heel lift. And take it down, but keep pumping. Keep breathing. This time we're going to take those fists up and we're going to take them up. You guys look great. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now right here, I want you to readjust. Make sure you've got nice tall posture. Belly button in. This is a little bit less core, a little bit more focus on our muscles. I want you to take your right leg right out in front of you. While it's out here, think about moving from the hip and just doing some circles. They can be nice and slow. They're better if they are, actually. So you probably feel it again in those quads, activating those big muscles in the front of our leg. Let's take it in the other direction. Let's do 4 more this way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just to balance out, like Dr. Burkham said, let's take that left leg up and do some circles in one direction. So these are things you can do throughout the day. If maybe you have a desk job and you want to just squeeze something little in here and there, and let's reverse directions. All movement matters. It doesn't have to be a big workout. A couple minutes here and there really does add up. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now sitting nice and tall again, we're going to just focus a little bit on those obliques. So make sure you're nice and tall, our feet are flat. We're going to inhale at the top and just take a little crunch to the right. Inhale up again. Exhale on your exertion here. Make sure you're using your breath. And up. Very nice. Let's do 3 more on each side, and then we're going to actually slow it down for a little stretching. 3, 2, and now we're going to slow it down and take it into some stretching. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and put your foot right in front of you, heel down, toe up. I want you to keep your chin up. We're going to take this into a hamstring stretch, but we're going to just lean it forward in a hip hinge so we still have a nice straight back. Keeping that chin up is important. Breathe through your stretch, and let's take it back. Go ahead and take that other foot down, toe up, heel down. Lean it forward with your chin up nice and tall. Beautiful. And come up for me nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back again. Let's go ahead and cross our arms in front. As we inhale, take it up to the ceiling. And when we take it back down, do some rolling with those wrists. We can get movement in every possible way if we can. Okay, let's do 1 more. Cross it in the front. Bring it up nice and tall with an inhale. Let's take it back down. Roll those. And even while you're out here, you can kind of stop and touch each finger to your thumb. Take it all the way around and bring it down. Let's go ahead and end at the heart. So thank you all for joining us for our chair aerobics portion. You did great, and look forward to seeing you soon, either at McConnell or wherever you work out.
Great job, Natalie. That was fun. We were all, I don't know if they were panning around to us or not, but everybody in the studio is moving along. And wow, good workout. I could feel my heart rate getting up at times. I could definitely feel those quads. So I hope that you were working along at home as well too. We did get a question in while we were exercising, asking if it was going to be available later, and it is. We're recording the whole event today, and we're going to make it available that you can view it anytime from this point forward. So thank you, Natalie. That was great. I hope at home, if you were moving along, you realize that, yeah, you can start at any level and start movement, and you can get a benefit from it. You can get your heart rate up. You can have a good impact on your muscles and really low impact on the joints. Great way to get started. So thank you for that. That was wonderful. And we will move on to the next portion of our program.